Hey everybody, it's Art with A-Bird Freedom Support. Now, the internet loves the Wolf EDG 3 MOA RMR cut red dot. Or does it? Is it truly part of the Wolf pack? Or is it just a pup nipping at the heels of the leader? So, Cyelee Optics sent me this optic. There is no exchange of money between myself and Cyelee Optics. However, I have been testing this optic. And no, I have not beat it with a hammer. I haven't dropped my Mac DSD9 off the rooftop of a building. I haven't intentionally drug it behind a truck or done any other craziness with it. What I have done is actually used it in practical application. Okay, great. What practical application could a guy use this optic in? Well, for one, over the weekend, I shot my first Steel Challenge match using this pistol with this optic. But first, let's go back to the beginning. Screw that. Let's just jump in with the hard, cold facts. So I've shot hundreds of rounds with this optic during training and working up for my first Steel Challenge match. And it sucked. I sucked. Did the optic suck? That's what you want to know. Absolutely, it did not. It definitely lived up to my expectations of a budget-friendly red dot. And mounting was simple to a certain extent, and that had nothing to do with the Cyelee optic. It had everything to do with the mounting plate from SDS Arms and TSUS. Finally, they sent me another one literally right before the match. That's neither here nor there. Let's talk about this optic. I did find it easy once I learned the basics of acquiring the dot. I did find it easy to find it. What I did find this morning that was a little bit heartbreaking is that it was about 55, 56 degrees outside here in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. And I did pick up a little bit of fogging on the lens. Not too terrible. Wiped it off real quick and went right back to it. So, all that in a nutshell. Yeah, this optic would join the pack. And I'm not against looking into possibly bringing them in. They say they're submersible. They're a red dot. Now, questions that I had. Battery life. So on Sunday after I left the match, I went ahead and left this optic turned on. So the rest, all day Sunday, I turned it on when I started the match and I didn't turn it off. So about 8:45, 9 o'clock, I turned the optic on, set my dot, left it alone, and then let it just run overnight on Sunday, all day Monday until this morning. And this, believe it or not, is the battery that was sent to me in the package from Cyelee Optics. So obviously battery life is looking like it's going to be pretty decent. I did some drills today. Shot a nice hole. Shot a half-ass group up here working on my target acquisition. And then I went ahead and I played with adjustments. This is where I wish the lock or the click or the notch, however you want to say it, I wish it was more pronounced. I actually started moving the dot down, moving the dot right, moving the dot up. I wanted to make sure that it did in fact adjust, and it does. In a nutshell, I think the Cyelee Wolf EDG can go ahead and join the pack. I'm sure there's going to be people that say no, and that's fine. We all have our different reactions to everything. So far, I'm happy with it. And what I'm going to do, if you're local to Lake Havasu City, Arizona, and you're one of my customers here at A-Bird Freedom Support, I'm going to remove this optic from my pistol. And I will allow you to check it out from the shop. We'll put it on your pistol. I'll let you take it out, and you can go shoot it for the day and then bring it back when you're done. And if you want to purchase one, then we'll get you one. Otherwise, it is what it is, but you'll have a chance to check out another optic if you feel so inclined. And with that, everybody, this is my final verdict. I don't have any problems with the Wolf EDG. If you notice in the little bit of range footage, I'm actually racking the slide on the optic just to give it a little bit more disturbance than just the cycling of the slide. Everybody stay safe. As always, hydrate.